Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Logan. I'm gonna do a story time today. I'm frustrated right now, so that's why I'm looking all weird. What is up with the here? Let's try turning on this. Yeah, that's a little bit better, right? Can you guys see me a little better? I don't know. Fuck. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna do a story time today about last year at the Maple Syrup Festival, when me and Haas got scared for our lives, right? Okay, so in Shepherd, there's this thing called the Maple Syrup Festival every year, right? And you can go there and you can buy maple syrup. No shit, really? They have rides and stuff and everything. It's pretty fun. I went again this year. But last year, I'm gonna go up there, and I'm like, yo, my friend Haas, because this guy Haas is one of my coworkers. So I was like, hey, dude, you wanna go to Maple Syrup Festival? He's like, yeah. So I was like, alright, cool. Let's do it. And then we had this other coworker named Eric. So Eric was pretty new, so I was like, yo, bro, you wanna go with us to the Maple Syrup Festival? He's like, yeah. So I'm like, okay, let's do it. So then we all meet up, right? We meet up at my car, right? And Haas brings his child, which I didn't know he was gonna do that, but he did. So I was like, all right, whatever, that's fine. I'm a safe driver. That's totally fine. So me and Haas are sitting in the front seat. This guy Eric and Haas's child are sitting in the back seat, right? And I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, but one thing about me is I'm super protective when it comes to, not necessarily protective, but I just turn to I get super responsible, I guess, when it comes when I'm around kids that aren't directly in my family. Kids in my own family, I'm you know, whatever. But kids that aren't in my family, I'm super responsible around, and it's weird. I don't know why. I've always been like that. Anyways, so I'm driving us to Shepherd, right? Haas is sitting next to me, and in the back seat are Haas's kid and Eric. And Eric, out of nowhere, just we're on the expressway. I'm about to pass this state cop, you know. That's fine. Eric, out of nowhere, rips out this bowl and starts smoking weed in my car. And number one, he's sitting right next to Haas's kid. Number two, we're passing a state trooper that's right there. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? After I figured out what was happening. And he's trying to blow it out the window and shit, you know. So Haas's kid doesn't get this contact high or whatever. I don't know. I'm not into drugs. I don't know how drugs work and stuff. I don't know. So I'm like, okay, alright, don't do that here, man. Please. You know, so he puts it out, that's good and everything, you know. We get to the Maple Syrup Festival. We walk around for a while, right? And, on our way back, we, okay, while we're in Shepherd at the Maple Syrup Festival, right? This guy Eric knows everybody. Literally knows everybody, right? So me and Haas are just okay, what's going on? I think I ran into maybe 3 people tops that I knew at this Maple Syrup Festival. This guy Eric is running into somebody every 5 minutes, and I'm like, what? This is so weird. What's happening here? And then we're on our way, you know, home, cause Haas has to work. So we're on our way back home. And Eric lets it out that he's an ex-con. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. What'd you do? He tells us that he's an ex-bank robber. So we're like, what? We're riding around with this bank robber dude, and he's sitting right next to this child in the back seat. Oh my god. What's happening here? You know? So we dropped him off somewhere in Mount Pleasant, right? We drop him off. and he's walking around, and I don't know like what he did or anything like that. Like as soon as I dropped him off, I was like, all right, bye. Like see you later. So we're walking home, or we're driving home. He's walking around somewhere, I don't know where, and yeah, we were just like, we just hung out with this ex-bank robber like all day. Had no idea of his past or anything like that. Like, I don't know, it was just one of those really weird situations. Like, oh, I don't know. I don't recommend doing something like that. But I do though, because it was fun. I don't know. The story time is pointless. Jeez.